Hello, my name is Scott Gengler, and I am the principal here at Wayzata High School. Welcome to this year's new student and ninth grade orientation. I hope you're as excited as we are to begin this new experience together in preparation for the upcoming school year. We welcome all of you to this orientation. Whether you're a first-time parent of the high school or a seasoned veteran, we welcome you. You are all here for the same purpose, to find out more about Wayzata High School and the opportunities that await you and your student. Our goal with this presentation is to assure you that your child will be well taken care of, knowing your student is in a very good place for the next 4 years. Our motto here at Wayzata High School is "We're here for you." I love this motto because it so clearly states what we want students and parents in our community to know and how we want them to feel. In essence, it becomes our promise. As a staff, we have put some actions to this promise that state the following. We embrace our students and our parents as individuals, and developing relationships with them is important to us. We recognize our students' individual strengths and their challenges. We embrace their goals and their aspirations. We provide relevant and engaging academic and social opportunities. And finally, we promise to equip all students with the skills and confidence they need to be happy, healthy, and successful, both while they're here in high school and long after they graduate. This is our promise to you. We're here for you. As many of you know by now, we have invested an incredible amount of energy and resources in trying to make this big school feel small and more personable. One way we do this is by designating student support teams assigned by alphabet to provide a more consistent and tighter support network for our families who will stay with their teams for all 4 years. Each team consists of an associate principal, dean, 3 counselors, social worker, and an achievement specialist. Each team still has access to the additional staff and services that will provide the crucial support some of our students may need in the areas of chemical, emotional, mental, physical, and social health. We believe this model of support tightens our safety nets for students, provides stronger school-to-home communication, and allows for a greater facilitation of our support services for our entire school community. Our many counselors are available to help answer any questions you may have. In the coming days, you will receive a postcard, and this too will give you a good reference as to who your counselor is based on your last name. The same is true of our social workers, deans, and achievement specialists assigned to alpha teams according to the last names of the families they support and serve. There's a lot of information to be shared in this presentation. So with that, I will close my remarks by again welcoming all of you to Wayzata High School and wishing you a fantastic, memorable, and successful school year. Thank you.
Hey there, everyone. My name is Gracie Patel, and I'm an upcoming senior this year at Wayzata High School. Today, I'm here to talk about Link Crew. Link Crew is a program that is one of the most inclusive for freshmen and new students at Wayzata High School. Its main priority is to make sure that this big school starts to feel a little bit smaller, and that the transition from middle school to high school is smooth for all of our incoming freshmen, and also for other students that may not be a freshman but are still new. Link Crew mainly has 3 main parts to it, which is first one being freshman orientation, second one being our time sessions, and the last one being respect retreat. The orientation is basically when the freshman students come into the building in September before school starts, and we have a huge fun pep rally, and students find out who their link groups are, who their link leaders are, and all the other students that will be in their link group. And then after, they'll have a tour of the school, and we'll end with a brief message about how freshmen should expect school to look like this following year. And then we have our monthly hour time sessions. These sessions are simply when hour time occur. Every month, your link group will get together based on your last name. And it's just a chance for students to bond with their link leader, who acts as a mentor or a friend and advisor, and leads the freshmen through the do's and don'ts of high school, ensuring that their academic career at the high school and even through post-secondary plans is successful. And last but not least, we have the respect retreat, which usually occurs in around April when the school year is about to end. The respect retreat is sort of a celebration, congratulating the freshmen of how far they've come throughout the last year. And during the Respect Retreat, the Young Frontiers group will come and also congratulate the freshmen. And we'll end the year off with some fun bonding exercises one last time with our Link group. So Link Crew is there as a program that is able to guide our new students and make sure that they become accustomed to our large school environment. And we are here to make that plan go as smoothly as possible. And I can't wait to see your students and the freshmen at freshman orientation in a couple weeks. So thank you, everyone. See you later.
Hello, everyone. I am Jessica Dahlman, a counselor here at Wayzata High School, and I am going to share a little bit of information about academics and scheduling. First off, it is important to note that we use a 12-point grading scale instead of the more common 4.0 scale for our GPAs. If you are curious what your students' 12-point scale GPA would look like as a 4-point scale, simply divide by 3 and you will be there. It's also important just to remember that grades count and are permanent. Any class or grade that is posted on your student's transcript will be reported to any post-secondary institution or program that they attend after Wayzata. It's also important to know that we do not rank our students, so that is not information that we have readily available for you. In terms of academics, it's also important to note that we have multiple different pathways for students to access their learning. That can vary by the types of elective classes they're taking, AP or other college level work through dual enrollment or articulated courses. We also have different hands-on opportunities for students to learn through our HTC Pathways program or connecting with different mentors in the community through our Compass program. Our academic calendar runs a little bit differently than some other high schools that you may be familiar with. So we use 4 9-week-long terms. So we have those 4 terms throughout the year. All of our core classes, which are required, so English, math, science, and social studies, all of these core classes typically run for 2 terms in the year or 1 semester long. Most of our elective classes are 1 term. World language classes are 2 terms. This year, your freshmen will have physical education, which will also be a 2-term or 1 semester long required course. The rest of the classes can vary somewhat, but again, core classes are typically 2 terms and electives are usually 1 term. Here's an example of what our block schedule looks like. So again, we just have these 4 terms throughout the year and then 4 classes in a day. So really focusing in on those 4 subject areas for 80 minutes a day. With this example, I think it's important to just look and realize the importance of making sure that schedules are balanced. So again, we have 2 core classes in 1 semester and 2 core classes in the other. The world language, so in this example, Chinese, again, you'll see that is 2 terms, and then Phy-Ed in semester 2 is also 2 terms, and the others are all 1-term electives. So again, with schedules, we're always just wanting to make sure that things are balanced with core classes and that students are also able to access some of our other different learning pathways through their elective options. Thank you.
Parents and students, welcome to Wayzata High School, and thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to the 21-22 school year with you. My name is Greg Sowden. I'm one of the associate principals here at the high school, and I'm going to share some important details and helpful information prior to the start of the school year with you. I'll begin by sharing our daily schedule. Our daily schedule consists of 4 80-minute blocks with a mini block we call our time between blocks 3 and 4. Our time is intended to provide intervention to students that may need it, support for students that may need it, and extension opportunities for students that are seeking it. Students will be able to obtain additional help from their teachers, and teachers can request students to meet with them during this time to provide any additional support that they deem necessary for their class. Our lunch schedule will be forthcoming. We'll release it before September 1st. Classes are dismissed by what department a student may be taking classes in during that block 3 period. Wayzata Public Schools provides transportation for all students. Our transportation department will be reaching out to families to inform you of your students' pickup time, drop-off time, and locations, as well as bus numbers and any other pertinent information. If you have questions about transportation, please don't hesitate to access and communicate with our transportation department at 763-745-5195. or they can be accessed through our website and email. If your student is sick or needs to be absent from school for any reason, please notify us by using the Skyward Family Access Attendance tab. Please input those absences prior to 9 a.m. if your student will not be attending for the school day. If you have an urgent message you need to get to your student, you can always feel free to call the Wayzata High School receptionist at 763-745-6600, and we'll make sure your message gets delivered to your student in whatever classroom they may be in. We believe in strong partnerships here at the high school and want to partner with you to ensure the highest level of success for your student as possible. In order to do that, we encourage you to emphasize the importance of good study habits, a balanced diet, and healthy sleep patterns at home. It's been helpful this past year and a half for families that are able to create a distraction-free workspace for students to engage in their schoolwork from home. And we have a vast and extensive student support team ready and able to support you and your students here at the high school. Our counseling department has included some links to some helpful tips and information to parents that will only further that partnership between school and home. Please mark September 14th on your calendars. That will be our semester 1 open house available for our entire school. A welcome and orientation video will be shared with families, providing a general overview of the school year. Teachers will reach out to families with a welcome video, providing families and students with an overview of what to expect in their classes, as well as an opportunity to get to know teachers a little bit better. We'll be sharing some more specific information about this night as the weeks go on. Student safety is of the utmost importance to us at Wayzata High School. All the entrances to the building are secure throughout the day. We have a main entrance and an athletic entrance for students and guests to come into the building. There are greeters present in both of those entrances, and visitors must sign in and present photo ID. Our staff are required to wear their name badges at all times. We are fortunate to have student supervisors monitoring our hallways and parking lots. We have an extensive camera monitoring system here at the high school for both the interior and the exterior, and are fortunate to partner with 2 Plymouth police officers who are here at the high school daily. We also have a district crisis team available as situations arise. Wayzata High School has endless opportunities to become involved, and in fact, over 80% of our students are involved in at least one activity, club, or athletic program here at the high school. We're excited to welcome Megan Potter as our new activities director, and welcome back Barb Bicey as our assistant director. We have over 150 ways to get involved in extracurricular activities, clubs, and athletics. The opportunities truly are endless, and even though the school is big, we'll work with you and we'll help make sure that you find a place to fit in and leave your mark. We believe all students who participate in our clubs, athletics, and activities leave high school with tools necessary to succeed in the real world and be successful young adults. If you have any questions, please contact Ms. Potter or Ms. Bicey and check out what we have to offer looking at the links on the website or the Lake Conference Minnesota State High School League websites listed here as well. If you don't see an activity, club, or athletic program that fits your needs or wants in your high school experience, you're also free to start up a student group. If you're interested in details for how to start a student group here at the high school, please contact me at greg.sowden@wayzataschools.org. We're also incredibly fortunate to partner with a strong and supportive parent-teacher organization. Their mission is to strengthen, enhance, and encourage a positive, inclusive, and engaged educational and social environment at Wayzata High School. They hold activities such as parent forums, coffee with the principal, some parent lectures, teacher appreciation, and parent-teacher conference meals that are set up for our staff. They provide grants, senior scholarships, and a program called Fund a Need that makes sure that any student that wants to be involved or engaged in an activity at school but don't have the means to pay for it, that we're able to take care of those students. The PTO is always looking for help and support and would encourage you to make a donation either financially or a donation of your time. Read the weekly Parent Connection and email blast from Wayzata High School. Attend the PTO events. And in general, just stay connected with the school community, ask questions, speak up, and network with other parents and community members. And lastly, we'd just like to say thank you, and we're so excited to have your students here with us. We're excited to see our hallways full of students once again, and we're looking forward to the 21-22 school year. Go Trojans.